Oi. Oh. Calling me a girl again, eh? See how it is.
It wasn't me who called me a girl, Jordan. It was your birth certificate.
Sega.
Oh, I have a new follower. Didn't know that. I didn't want to start casting replays until I actually got somebody's, but I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. I only have mine. Right now I have 129 victories that have as replays. I have a few losses. I had like a bunch of wins before November. Like this one's outdated. So I'm gonna cast this one then, because this is the, oh wait, no, this is a city assault. I don't think I want to do that. I'll do this one instead. 3v3. I'm Armenia. And yeah, I'll probably do these guys tomorrow. It's Lusitania, Parthia, and Armenia, which I'm the Armenians versus Galatia, Rome, and Massagetei. I mean, I don't remember this replay, but I do know how I play factions. So I have a good idea of what I'm going to do in this replay.
As you wish.
So basically we're more of an Eastern / barbaric, build versus a barbaric and Latin build. I think this is where the first engagement happens. I think if I remember this correctly, this is where most of the cavalry get wasted. And so my ally over here, the Parthian, I think they have superior units. Yes, they do. They have superior units. However, these guys have 40 missile damage. And then the Romans are going to come over and help, which will make this impossible to do. I think if I remember this replay correctly, this guy doesn't micro his cavalry well, and that's one thing he could have improved on. Because he's going up against 3 factions, whereas my cavalry are right over here, because I do not have missile cav. Mind you, Praetorian cavalry are quite strong. And then he has 2 auxiliary cav, pretty nice to have. And then he's putting his men into, I think it's wedge formation. No, this is the flying wedge, slightly different. 3 Galatian riders, javelin, missile cav. The Massagetei mostly, they specialize in shock cav. Royal Scythia specializes in missile cav, and Roxolani specialize in melee cav. I have tried Age of Mythology. And so he's taken 8 model losses right over here. This one's taken 1. He's trying to use this unit to soak up some damage, but that's a bad idea when it comes to Galatian riders, especially if there's support over here. These guys aren't moving that much and because this is a cavalry faction, they decide to join forces. He's dismounted 2 of his cav, and they're step lancers, so they lack the charge that they usually get, obviously because they're not mounted. This is where the first melee engagement happens. This Parthian noble blood cav gets caught off guard and gets swarmed immediately, so they're done for. The best he can do is support over here with these guys at the back, and these guys, which should be there, will get caught. The Lancers aren't doing well at all, so they have to get taken out. And he's surprisingly winning. And so the Galatians send their whole army over to, I guess, engage Parthia because they have limited infantry. However, the cavalry engagement is actually going in Parthia's favor, which is surprising because it's three factions of cavalry right over here. However, he might lose this advantage because of these Galatian riders. They're racking up kills pretty quickly. Over here, me and my Lusitania ally are setting up to fight the Romans frontally as well as on this flank. This flank consists of 2 Hastati and a first cohort. This is weak in general. However, Praetorian Guard in the middle right here is going to slow him down. I am bringing my armored horse archers because I think by this time, at this moment, I realized that he was losing over here, so I decided to see if I could help out. Massacre is charging frontally, and I mentioned this before. It's a bad idea to charge frontally with these guys because they have, although they have a good charge, they have bad armor. My armored horse archers get slightly caught off guard, however they are helping. I think by this time, like around this replay was done, I was still getting used to microing. So that's why my armored horse archers aren't really facing the right direction. Like they should be back here and not facing their backs to the Syrian archers, which is dangerous. But you have to learn sometimes. Engagement is starting to slip from Parthia's hands because they're losing their missile cav. Over here, Lusitania starts to attack to defeat the Praetorian Guard, which they will lose for sure. There's no doubt. Praetorian Guard will start losing first, but then after a while they'll start to win. I decide to start engaging over here. I usually like to weaken up the front line and then charge. However, lately I haven't been doing that, so this is just an old replay. He's helping me out over here. I decide to bring my cavalry over here